Namaste, beautiful yogis. Welcome to Ali Kamenova Yoga. I'm Ali, and today we're doing a workout called the beauty workout, because we're going to include a beauty massage and posture, style, interval, vinyasa yoga. Posture always is associated with beauty, with symmetry, with harmony in the body. So I'm gonna call it beauty based on working on posture and working on the face. We're gonna work on the lymphatic drainage, certain muscles of the neck and face. So all of it will be working towards that theme. And for this class, you're going to need optional block. If you don't have a block, just do the class without, and a little bit of oil for the massage. We're going to start with the massage so that we're on clean hands, and then move into the class. Let's begin, and let's flow with love, strength, and ease. Starting in a seated position, you can sit comfortably wherever. If you don't want to sit on a mat, you can sit at your desk for the first part of the class, because we're just going to be seated. And I'm excited because I got a new oil, just a product, kind of shout out Desert Essence. They were always in Trader Joe's for years with their jojoba oil, but this is cannabis sativa and jojoba plus a little bit of coriander essential oil, which smells so divine to me. So, and a little bit of almond oil. Really, it feels very, very luxurious, but it's in plastic if you're opposed to that. But anyways, it's really good. Lovely everything about it. Place just a little bit of oil. You are always better off reapplying oil than having too much to where your fingers are slipping too much. Just a little bit. And you can warm up your hand. Just put a little bit of ki into your hands, energy, healing energy into the hands. And we'll begin with tapping the lymph above the collarbone. Just little nice taps above the collarbone. You can do below the collarbone for the lymph nodes below. And again above. Give it a good tap. Not too deep with the lymph nodes. It's more shallow, but then we also work on the face fascia and on the face muscles and on the face bones. So those are different depth and different pressure. From here, we're gonna bring the hands right in front of the ears, grab the skin, and glide the muscle. Grab the muscle and glide the muscle up and down. So you're not necessarily working here just with the lymph, although you are also, but you're also working with the muscle. You have all the junctions there of the muscles, lymph, etc. So you're just moving the muscle, not the skin. The skin moves with the muscle. All right, from here, let's, in a circular motion, move some of the lymph towards the, or you can go in stages too, towards the armpit. So you're directing the head towards here, towards collarbone, and you're directing from the belly button, everything you're directing towards the armpit for the most part, just as a general rule, but a rule with exceptions. You can move it in stages, so push, 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 or you can also do circular. Push, 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 whichever one feels more efficient. Here also the gua sha works okay. I believe we move a lot of sufficiently lymph during movement and yoga and even working out the chest with chaturanga, but just a little bit of hands-on gives it just gives it love and energy to the area. We awaken, muscles will awaken energetically in areas where we place our fingers on. You can do both sides. All right, let's bring us a light pressure from in front and behind the ear down the neck. Just give it about 5 strokes or so on one side and on the other. So keep in mind, when you do lymphatic, your face does look less puffy, and sometimes that is a little skinnier, but that is just because it removes the stagnant lymph, which at my age is not the best result, but it is a healthier stage. And I in general don't hold lymph anymore, so I don't really see it so much. From here we're going to stretch the platysma again, and you're going to place your hands on the left side of your chest, and tip your head back and to the right until you get the entire stretch here into the jaw, from the neck into the jaw. And let's go over to the other side and just hold. Change sides again to the original side. This time I want you to also tip your head back to the right and a bit of an O with the lips. So if you tend to get lip wrinkles, just make a wider O. You don't have to really pucker your lips or make a small O. Be aware of that. So the whole point is to relax the face and to soften the expressions. Here we're stretching this part because we tend to look down a lot, and everything here gets shortens, unfortunately. Opposite side. Until you feel the stretch right into the jaw. All right, now we're gonna bring our hands in the center, tip the chin up, and you can bring your tongue up towards as if you're gonna touch your nose. Up, and you don't have to look at me once you do it, just hold for a count of 20 so that you hold that whole stretch, or until comfortable. So I'm gonna start before you so that you get the idea of what you're doing, and then don't double check with me, just hold it until I cue you to exit the pose or exit the exercise. Then you can begin. You can close your tongue, your mouth, and put your tongue back in and just hold it here. All right, great. Give it a little bit of just tapping, fingertips, tapping, 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 jaw tapping. Again, we're just energizing it. Tap, tap, tap. You can tap here on the shoulders. From here, open your arms out, palms of the hands facing the center, each other, and you're going to turn your head to the right and shift your right arm slightly back, opposite side. Chin parallel to the floor, relax. Change. 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 Last time. All right, now we're going to massage the SCM, sternocleidomastoid muscle. So it is the one that connects to the masseter, which can be related to TMJ or tension in the jaw. So everything works in one whole. Even if you isolate a muscle, they never work in isolation. So even when we're having certain tension or wrinkle somewhere, it's always related to the rest of the body. So here you're going to tip your head to the left, down and to the left, just slightly up until you isolate this big band of muscle, really big. This one, it runs from down from the collarbone, it connects in front and below, above and below, all the way to behind the ear, or below the ear is where you feel it. And just give it a little bit of a finger massage. You're gonna grab it and massage, don't squeeze it, by the way. Be gentle. Be gentle, even though it's just, you're working with a muscle, you wanna relax it too. Now the face has so many muscles for such a small surface because they're all related to expression. Expression and all the voice and singing and chewing and speech and all of that. So we can develop quite a bit of tension in the muscles. This one is related to posture. And in massage is considered the beauty muscle because it helps with positioning of the head and jaw. So keep massaging up and down in somewhat of a pleasant manner. You don't want this to feel painful in any way or unpleasant. Just give it a good relaxing massage until you feel that you are getting it to relax, to soften. A little more up and down, and breathe, exhale completely. And from here you're going to grab over the muscle and bring your right hand down that left muscle, down the way we stretch the platysma. And here you're going to bring your fingers or side of the hand up in order to stretch it or help with the stretch. Tip your head back and to the right, away from the muscle. Great. If you need to repeat this or make this slower, feel free to do that. I'll do it at a normal pace for just most of us, but sometimes you can pause and do a little extra if you want to. Opposite side, same thing, find the muscle. And you can begin to massage it. And relax the face, relax the breath, exhale completely. Don't pinch, don't squeeze, just massage in a way that you're massaging a muscle in a way that is inducing relaxation. It looks like a pinching, but you don't want to squeeze, but you are grabbing with 2 fingers. So in a sense it is kind of a pinching move, but you don't want to mash the muscle and tense it. You want to relax it. A little more. Up and down, up and down. All right, from here we're going to take the right hand down the muscle and hold here. You're going to hold that muscle and all the surrounding muscles down, and you're going to hold the right arm up, push up. So you're stretching it essentially. You can push the hand all the way behind the ear and lift, lift up the skull. Ooh. So this, for most of us, will feel very good because we just don't do that as a whole in our day. We're always looking down no matter what we do, for the most part, unless we're looking at the sky. All right, ooh. From here, you're going to bring your right hand down the same right side and the left hand onto the temple and eyebrow, and lift that temple and eyebrow and tip the head over to the left, right hand down. Again, stretching the same muscle plus the platysma. Oof. Plus the temple. Opposite side, same thing. Left hand onto the left chest, pressing down. Temple with the right hand to the left, and let it stretch with the help of your breath. All right, since we did a little bit of eyebrow here, bring your hands right outside of the temples into the hairline and slowly glide up and hold. We're gonna glide the muscle out and hold. You can place the bottom thumbs down as a stop. Again. A little more, just because it feels very, very good. We're working also with the whole face map, to organs, to emotions. That's why addressing emotions via being aware of how they express themselves on the face is powerful. We can affect our emotions. So if we're always looking sad, to just affect that through awareness. Ooh. All right, a little mini neck roll in each direction. Look up, chin up, feel the stretch. Tuck the chin under, lengthen the back of the neck. Now when you lengthen the back of the neck, you can glide your fingers in the back, up the skin, and just press up here to just give it a good stretch here. Great. So we're working on the entire connection to the head, drainage from the head. A few very deep breaths here. Get your fingers under and above, and let's go jaw down. This is very light down, so you're not dragging the skin, not dragging the muscle, just lymph. Jaw from the center out. We've done this quite a bit, so you're probably familiar with it. Breathe with it. Stay upright. Keep your posture correct with it. Not soldier-like, stiff, but keep your posture upright. That's why awareness of the core lifts us up. Working on the core lifts us up. A few more. Really feel your lymph here. Down the neck. You can give me the to relax the whole muscle, the whole structure around the mouth. Horse. We'll get to the lips, I think. We have time to do lips. You can just do the knuckles underneath to give it a little extra singular focus, just underneath the jaw and down, underneath the jaw, up to below the ear or in front of the ear, right in the beginning, and down lightly. All right, here we're gonna do a little bit of pinching, so you're gonna grab a fold of the skin from the chin, and you're gonna move that fold with your fingers to the ear and use the vibrating fingers at the end and repeat this. You can use 2 hands. So you're removing, that was something that they were doing in Bulgaria when I was a kid. You remove the skin slightly without damaging the skin off of the, you grab a fold of skin and muscle off of the bone, and you gently move the whole fold towards the ear and vibrate it at the end. Now this stimulates circulation, from there collagen, elastin, the whole bit. The muscles relax, the muscles are also stimulated. You can use 2 hands too if it's easier for you. So with 2 hands again, you hold the fold and move the skin and tissue or fascia out. The vibrating motion is used in gua sha massage. It's really for awakening acupoints. You can move up to the lip and out. Just give me three strides here. Three moves from the inside out. And let's go over to the other side. Grab a fold and move it out. grab a fold and move it out, and then move up towards the lip. Move it out, vibrate. From here we're going to massage the muscles around the lips. So you can grab the whole upper and lower lip. And move it towards the edge of the mouth and outside of it. We'll do the right side first. And hold. And hold the junction of 3 muscles here, hold it and massage it. Alright, opposite side. Relax the jaw. Alright, from here you're going to start at the sides of the chin, the depressors, up and into the all the way up to the inside of the eyes, and then glide it out and down the neck. Start here, lift, 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 out. Start here, lift, out. So speaking of lips, I have to do this one too. Let's massage the top lip to just stimulate collagen and etc. muscles, tissue structure here where we can get lip wrinkles. So you're gonna grab it with 1 or 2 hands, whatever is comfortable for your hands, and massage it here. You'll feel all the tissue, the fibrous muscles, and you'll massage it in order to induce relaxation. You can rub down, glide down the fingers, circular. I want you to do that one more horse things. We want to relax the tension that can be held in the whole jaw and mouth. One more, you can slap yourself. One more. Give yourself just a glide out to relax the whole face. The whole point here is to relax the face, move the lymph. Johnny says that you can do t-shirts like that, soak your nuts, move your lymph, all those kind of things that we keep saying. Blue milk coffee would be one. All right, are we ready to move upward? Let's bring the fingers, middle fingers or index fingers, into the inside of the eye on the orbital bone and just press here. Press up. And now we're gonna massage. You're going to grab your eyebrow and the tissue below surrounding it, again in a fold, and just move this fold out. Orbicularis, oculi, so we're folding, again the same fold, and just massaging the eyebrow. Again, this stimulates the muscles. Fold, hold that fold, move it to the end of the eyebrow, and you can vibrate it here, the hair once again. Grab a big fold, or as big as you have, of course, and move it out, 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 move it out towards the temple. Woo! One more. Opposite side, and then we'll move to the forehead. Big fold, hold the fold, hold the fold. Just keep moving the fold out towards the temple and towards the hairline. Keep that fold, keep that fold, keep that fold, keep that fold, keep that fold. Move it out. One more. Fold holding. All right, now it's time to place our fingers on the forehead and glide them up and hold. You can go upward with your fingers, and once you're at the hairline, you can vibrate. One more. Fingers onto right above or right at the end of the eyebrow, and you're going to glide up, vibrate, glide up, vibrate. And here you can place your right hand onto the left. So you're going to bring just about your right hand index finger above the eyebrow, glide it up with the entire hand and hold here. You can also stretch simultaneously that left side of the neck and hold here. I want you to give it a good hold. Make sure that you're not creating any wrinkles underneath your hand. You're ironing out the forehead and holding it that way. At the same time, I want you to bring a lot of relaxation to the eye, to the vision, to the lips, to the jaw. Opposite side. Same thing, you're gonna glide it up and hold. You can even massage with the free right hand here, up and down the feather light on the neck. Repeat it. Same thing, you're just repeating. From here, we're going to bring the knuckles from, again, the depressors, side of the chin, up and under that bone. And hold. Placing the elbows onto your desk or knees or something in front of you, and just exhale, breathe here. Everything should feel relaxing. It shouldn't make you tense. And you can now start at the end of the jaw. Same thing, glide up and hold. One more. Start at the end of the jaw, glide up, hold. We're almost done. Tap the back of your neck and trapezius to relax. So again, healing fingertips kind of idea. Tap, 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 tap. And here we're gonna begin with kind of the transition from the face into the posture. So this still relates to the face, but also it relates to the body just as much, equally. So this is your bridge here. We're gonna do the rounding. Pull the belly in, Arching. Stomach vacuums are exceptional for lymphatic. Rounding and drawing. Arching, you can again bring the tongue up towards the nose. Rounding. Arching. And let's do side to side. I want you to give me just rainbow, so half an arc at the front instead of a full circle around. I want you to move here side to side in a somatic way. You're softening the tissue along the torso, the upper back, in particular to obliques. Move your head in a way that feels relaxing here, and not just relaxing but also introducing fluidity into the head and neck. You know, sometimes we feel kind of crunchy when we move certain parts, so I want you to work that crunchiness out with the movement. You want to be fluid, not crunchy. And at the same time with horse lips. Ooh. So work the crunchiness out with fluidity, with fluid breath, fluid movement. Now you can do a full circle around the base of the spine. Change direction. Somatic, think somatic, breath, relaxation, fluidity. You're not moving in a particular outline fashion the way alignment work will tell you, but you're moving from in a way from the soul out. That's how it was described to me. The movement is within your tissue, within your fascia, and it's expressing itself rather than from your will. It's coming through you out without the obstruction of the mind, the will. I want you to work all the crunchiness out. Change direction and just move circularly, fluidly, with the breath. Exhaling the crunchiness out until everything moves in such a fluid way that it's just a river, a flowing crystal clear river. All right, I know this feels good, especially if you get into it, it feels good, but also I want to make this class practical. So from here, you're going to keep your shoulders steady and stretch. Ooh, you stretch your left arm. If you're on the other side, doesn't matter. Left for me, arm in front of you until you really stretch the back, the delts. Move your head to side. Great, opposite side. Just move your arm across without moving your shoulder into it because you want to isolate the stretch. Woo! Oh, that's particularly sweet. I've been dragging buckets around the farm, so sometimes I feel crooked. You can move your head side to side. The contrast of farm buckets and beauty. Beauty yoga is absolutely everything. All right. Beautiful. Let's twist. So you're gonna remember your posture here and twist to the right with everything lining up on top of, is paralleling with the rib cage over your hips and your shoulders over and your chin and head over. So you're having this, instead of, sometimes you can see all kinds of postures in class, but just feel it from the inside out. Your inner uprightness is coming through. You can stick your tongue out all the way to the right. So I'm looking over to the right, all the way. Opposite side. Tongue is optional only if it feeds into the stretch, but also relaxation. Inner uprightness coming through. All right, onto all fours. And here I want you to give me fluid cat-cow. So you're going to move into a fluid, almost S-curve. Instead of just straight up and down, you're going to also circulate in a infinity. In S-curve, until you're really moving the fascia in the shoulders, back of the shoulder, upper back, obliques, lower back. All right, great. From here, round your back and pull the belly in as much as you can, drawing the navel towards the spine. One more with Mula Bandha. One more. Plank. Bring your left foot across from your body to the right and take the right arm up. Change. Right foot. Left arm up. Right. Lift. Now you can do a circle here. So you're gonna start with the right arm up and forward until you're getting the move all the way into, feel yourself, all the way into the obliques and psoas and so forth. Change. Big circle, not one that creates tension, but one that feels appropriate for your range of motion. I'm starting to move the leg even further forward into semi-splits looking thing. And really stretching out everything. Great. From here, bend the knees and we're gonna swing them in and out. Pull the belly in, this is your abs. workout. Swing out, 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 out. Now we're gonna take the right arm forward, left arm forward. Out, out, out. Squeeze the belly. Just a couple more. And we're going to take a hop to the right side. Everything hops to the right. Hop to the left side. Hop to the right side. Hop, a little bit cardio here. And let's take the right leg between the hands, right foot between the hands. High lunge, hands behind you, interlacing, open the chest, soften all the tissue below the face, below the neck, soften it. And here we're just going to figure eight the hands behind us. And look up. All right, hands down. Either walk or hop to change. Come up, high lunge. Change the grip. Dominant finger under. And figure eights. And look up. Hands on the floor, hop, and come up. This time we're gonna twist, affecting all the lymph here. Lengthen, twist, look over the right shoulder. Coming out, hop to change, twist, hop to change, come up, clasp the hands over your head, steady your hips. We're not gonna move into the pose with the hips. We're going to only lengthen the torso above the hips to the right. Length and look up. Coming out, change, same thing, lengthen and look up when you're ready. Hands on the floor, hop, come up. Here we're gonna move the legs and the right arm in unison. So lower the left knee, bring the right arm behind you, bring it back up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, change. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, change. 1, Same thing, 2, 3, 4, 5, change. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let's do one more to just really open up that posture and also work out the legs. We're working the legs but also stretching the hip flexors. There's quite a intensity here. Change. Great. Step at the front. Here is the one place you can optionally use your block. You don't have to. You can just take chair. But if you have block, you can squeeze. The block can help, and I have a lot of classes on this. It can help realign the pelvis, and it can help, of course, with jaw wrinkles, the 11s. Take chair, either way, block or without. And if you're holding the block, squeeze, release with your breath. Mula bandha either way, without the block also. Engage mula bandha. From here, hands on the ground, plank. Pull the belly in, and let's do mountain climbers with a bit of a twist. So right hand towards the left, it can be midway, left leg towards the right, but at the speed of hopping mountain climbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 3, 4, 20. I think 50. Hopefully it's 50. And chair. Chair either with or without the block. I'm not going to include the block too much more. I'll just keep it simple. But I do love it. The block. Squat down. Smile. Relax the forehead if you tend to wrinkle there. If you tend to frown, if you tend to fussy lips, whatever you tend to do, bring relaxation to the face. All right, let's do one more jumping session. Plank. Same thing, side to side. 1, 2. 20, 30, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40. I'm slowing down. 1, 2, 4, 5. All right, good. Let's do warrior 2. Right leg steps in, take position. Warrior 2. Reverse it. Side angle. Hold it. From here, you're going to reach forward with your right hand, slightly bend the knees, level the hips, take that left hand down, step your feet closer to each other for revolving triangle, and take that. All right, vinyasa. Take the left leg in warrior two. Reverse it. Side angle. Lift that right rib cage over the left. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yes. That feels great. Working with the kinetic chain. From here, you're going to bring, keep your knees soft as you change position to the hips. Right hand somewhere in front of the left leg or near it. Revolving triangle. And we're going to go into yogic squat. Let's round the back and reach forward. Walk your fingertips away from the heels. You can move heel to heel, fingertip to fingertip, in order to almost exaggerate that rounding, that lengthening. And back to yogic squat. Walk yourself back in until you're really upright, straight back. And drop onto your booty. From here, we're going to take one knee at a time. In. Let's see if elevated butt is better. Yes, maybe a little bit for that length in the back. You can try either way. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's not easy to upkeep this and really engage. It's quite a bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Great. Let's move further down onto the back, and I hesitate to say this, but if you have the block, place it underneath your tailbone. If you don't, skip it. Come back to the class with the block at another time too. This class is worth repeating because we're working on posture and core, but in a posture way. So here you're going to step the right foot on the floor, and you get a little bit of extension here, maybe even more with the taller side of the block. And here we're going to elongate, bring it in, elongate, bring it in, elongate, bring it in. Focus. So focus on the move. And change sides. Elongate. Elongate. All right. You can lay your hip onto the right hip on the floor onto the block and just give it a little bit of a, almost like a stretch with or without the elevation. So it's a bit of a, with the elevation, it's like the chiropractic stretch, otherwise it's a supine. Supine, twist, or a bit of a stretch. Either way. All right. We're not quite done yet. Let's do the headstand. You can go to a wall or to your headstand bench if you have one. If you have one, let me know if you like it. I've been very close to buying it for a year now. And you can, if you don't want to do a full one on a wall or without a wall, you can just walk your feet in or take one leg up, and then the other just we're looking for the inversion of the head, so because we want to bring circulation to the head, we did all this massage and all of that. It's considered an anti-aging pose because it inverts the whole sagging, drooping situation. It puts it back up on its head. So you're going to place all your weight onto your, the majority of your weight onto your forearms. Very little as a tripod on the head. The head is just a balancing tripod. The hands too are part of the tripod. The forearms take the most of it. Turning it back on its head. Is that the expression? There is an expression. I know there is an expression that technically speaks to this. And for child's pose, place your hands underneath your forehead and glide up on your forehead. So you want to stretch that forehead, stretch the wrinkles, and also use that point. It affects the kidneys and fear. So it's very calming in a state of fear or anxiety. The way in seasons and in nature and in general in our creation and reality we have yin and yang and day and night and sun and moon and relaxation and activity. In yoga it's the same. We have yin and yang poses, and this is the ultimate yin. Looks like a fetus. It looks like looking back inwardly, which is the winter, the night. And during the night we learn how to die, we learn how to surrender, we learn how to let go. During winter we learn how to build the inner light because the outer light is decreasing, decreasing, so the inner light increases. So here the same way look inward, nurture. We look for the inner resources. When we jump, those are our yang, external will, outer light. Outer light. All right, let's finish off with a meditation or with Shavasana, whichever one you prefer. Legs up the wall would be perfect here too, since that will be a good finisher for the face. For the hips, pelvic floor relates to the mouth and the 11s. So it's connected to the wrinkles and muscles and face, etc. expression. As you exhale, allow everything to wash off of you. As you inhale, cover yourself, fill yourself with crystal water, pure. And as you exhale, let everything that's rinsed on within you to flow into the earth. The earth transmutes negative energy, so to speak, or anything that's static. It transforms it, that's why we ground it. She transforms it. Rinsing off, receiving crystal water, rinsing off. And let your breath soften. Let your breath move through you and relax you. So breath in the spiritual sense, not just the breath in the lungs, but the breath that reaches out into the periphery, outside even, into the field around you. So if our field around us affects us, our breath, physical breath also affects. So everything is in this intricate dance. Allowing yourself to be in the peacefulness and perfection and simplicity and completeness of the moment, allowing the moment to be all that there is. Everything is drifting away from us, and we're in this capsule of a moment that contains all of reality, all timelines, the future, the past, the ancient time, the faraway future, the different incarnations of the earth, the different expressions of energy. It's here and now, and it's everywhere and at all times. We're accessing that 0 point where all is good, all is one, and also all is good. Everything is just perfectly where it needs to be. Nothing is out of step, out of order. Everything is exactly where it needs to be for its completion, expression, development, continuation, unfoldment. We're perfectly connected to all that is around us and within us, and perfectly untethered, free. There's this perfect balance of freedom and connectivity, interdependence, a part of the one. We're all a part, expression, individual expression of the one. We cannot function without the rest of it, but at the same time we're uniquely individual. A complete universe, an expression of the one. And we continue to reside in this perfection, in this dance, in this oneness. And we flow in this moment with love, strength, and ease. Namaste.